Anthony Joshua's highly anticipated rematch against Oleksandr Usyk takes place this Saturday night, and it's set to be a career-defining moment for the British heavyweight.
And Oleksandr Usyk has produced a grandstand finish, leaving Anthony Joshua on the ropes.
Blips happen, things happen in life, but resilience, mental toughness, consistency will always prevail.
Joshua is attempting to avenge defeat for the second time in his career. Win or lose, either outcome, it could have a massive effect on his future. Let's take a closer look at what could happen next. Best case scenario, AJ wins. Is that enough to restore his reputation as one of the world's best heavyweight boxers and silence the doubters?
There are people who are doubting that you can pull this off because of the way it went first time round. Does that frustrate you?
No, but I've got to go and change the narrative. That's up to me. I'm the author of my own movie, so I can kind of change the narrative.
A man who fought in front of 80,000 people at Wembley thinks so.
If Anthony Joshua can pull off this win against Usyk in the rematch, it will absolutely silence all of his doubters. It will shut them all up.
5 Live's boxing analysis, Steve Bunce, however, is less optimistic.
A win over Usyk should silence all of the doubters, the millions of doubters, but it won't, because that's the way social media works.
And if AJ does win, who would he face next? Could we see an undisputed fight against Tyson Fury? We all know the Gypsy King has been keen. He's even laid out his terms.
The fight's got to be for free. Free to air television, or all tickets go for free.
With that being said, it's hard to know what Fury really wants. 3 days before his 34th birthday, he teased us with a fight against Derek Chisora.
Derek, you asked for the bar, so they sent me, dog.
Tyson, stop talking, mate.
Flew to Iceland to fight Thor.
You know where we are, guys? Iceland. We're looking for Thor. He's not here.
And then announced he was retiring again. So how likely is a Fury versus Joshua fight?
It would be the richest fight in boxing history. It would be outdoors, 100-odd thousand. It would be quite incredible, but it would also be a bit of a fantasy. If AJ wins, I'm assuming he'll have a third fight with Usyk. As for a fight with Fury, well, he retires and unretires at the drop of a hat. Who knows? You could never, ever say with certainty that Tyson Fury would fight again.
Well, I'm not holding my breath, but I'm sure there'll be many disappointed boxing fans if this fight never happens.
Listen, this would be the first time 2 British heavyweights fight for the undisputed unified heavyweight title. That is big, big business. That is the biggest fight in British boxing history, bar none.
And if AJ loses, just how devastating will that be for his career and his legacy?
If he loses and it's a bad defeat, a bad loss, and what I mean by that is a conclusive points decision or a stoppage, I think it could be time to quit for Anthony Joshua. He's had a great career, but I just don't know where he goes after back-to-back defeats.
Anthony Joshua can't afford to lose to Usyk. He has to win for his legacy. If he did lose, no, he'll continue boxing, but there'll be something missing from all future fights.
And if he does lose and decides to continue in the sport, who does AJ fight next?
If he loses, he's got to make a decision. Does he have hard fights or does he have easy fights to build himself up? Why not fight someone like Deontay Wilder? Why not? That makes sense. You've got to take a risk. Simple as that.
I've been in there with him before. I know his tricks, I know what he's doing, and I know what I've got to do. But I hope so.
So who's going to come out on top on Saturday night? Let's hear from our experts and some current pros.
My prediction for the Anthony Joshua-Oleksandr Usyk rematch, to be honest, is a prediction I don't even want to hear. I think Usyk beats AJ quite conclusively again, maybe even gets the stoppage.
I'm not writing off AJ because I think he's got a puncher's chance, and let's see what he's been working on in the gym and if he's going to be able to switch his style up and beat Usyk, the better boxer.
If Anthony Joshua do the correct fight and more confident in the fight, I think he's gonna win. But I know if he going to with the same game plan, he's gonna lose again.
I know how I want to see it play out. I want to see a dominant performance from Anthony Joshua, who breaks down and fundamentally beats up the pound for pound number one. You know, those first 6 rounds are going to be so important. I said to AJ last night, when I hear the bell for the end of the 6th round, I don't actually want to hear the bell for the end of the 6th round. I want this fight to be over, or I want him to be in a place that he wishes he never want to be again.
First time round, I was convinced AJ would win comfortably on points. He didn't. He lost uncomfortably on points. This time round, I'm still going for AJ to win. I'm still going for AJ to win, possibly on points. I think Usyk's bulked up, but that's because the last time, and it's overlooked, Usyk was hurt. Usyk didn't like AJ pushing him back. This time, the new AJ will go back to being the old AJ, and he'll win.
Sounds like it could go either way. Make sure you follow the fight live on the BBC Sport website and the app on Saturday night.